Now, whatever you thought about that Bleach chapter last week, I gotta say though, like, yes, all puns intended, it is literally a miracle that we actually had a decent Bleach chapter this week. I mean, just saying though, guys, I know I'm going to hell straight away. So going straight into this chapter of Bleach, one thing I definitely did like about this is that we didn't have any X-axis like at all in this one. So I was like, okay, it's maybe a little bit fun. We're gonna be having this whole thing with like the miracle, the M, and I gotta say, I do like this whole thing going about. Like one of the things I definitely appreciated in this chapter is that he definitely respected his opponents throughout the entire, saying like, you guys are really strong. He's like, oh well, you know, it would be a miracle if I was able to win against you guys. And he was like, he was not just doing that as like a little cheesy thing and all that. And he's like, oh, I will show you what a miracle is. He was like, no, Byakuya is strong, Renji's strong, Rukia is strong, Shinji's strong, and it's like, oh yeah, you guys are like on like fucking captain level class. He didn't say like you all just the captains are strong and all that. He's like, and that's, I feel like he's shown that isn't definitely shown, especially by the opponents. Like, I mean, we do know, you know, like, oh yeah, they gotta be captain level now at this point, but it's just to know that Rukia, especially, is like, since you know Rukia is one of my favorite characters, and honestly, like, she probably maybe at the at the end of the series probably will reach that captain class, and knowing that this is how she's got from the start of the series where she was just kind of like not really anything to now that although she got reached to lieutenant, now she's like this fucking powerful. And like honestly, that and just what fucking Byakuya was doing and everything, and this one is probably the most smartest thing that anyone's done in the series since like for a long while. Instead of like, hey, instead of like saying my powers and everything and all that, how about I just gonna hit this fucking guy with Senbon Sakura like that, and you know what I'm gonna do? Fucking do it twice to make sure that I got the job done. And even Shinji's like, whoa, yeah, well, that was a good idea. Like, actually hitting him twice. It's like, yeah, Shinji, you should do that next time instead of telling everyone your fucking powers. Like, and then he gets straight up and turns out that he's fucking massive. Now, a lot of people are probably thinking, like, this is what exactly is going to be the same as how it was with the Yami fight, which I feel like maybe Byakuya just seems to have this luck with, like, massive opponents or something. But I remember last time it was, like, there and Kenpachi him had to deal with it. And I hopefully with this one, because I kind of do like the miracle, like, for what we've seen of him so far, he seems to have, like, kind of very interesting personality about him. He's, like, kind of like, I don't know, he feels like not, like, a cocky opponent, but he's a little bit over his head, and he's like, but he still respects his opponent. He's like, ha ha, you think you can beat me, the miracle? Ah, I respect my opponents, but he, you know, he does the whole, yeah, come on, like, I don't know, like, I really do enjoy from what we've seen so far of him. Like, he has a personality on me, and this is the thing, X-Axis doesn't have a personality on him. It wasn't until the very end he just started spewing shit about like, oh, I'm like I feel the power of the god's trumpet and stuff like that. It's like, come on, this guy's already shown from the start of him that he has something on him, and I do like that about that. And there's the same thing that can be said with Askin. And although everyone's like got a little thing like this is what we now go against, like, you know, this is why these guys are, you know, like the big guns, because all of them have got this god thing to them. Like, you know, we've got the god's right hand, you know, we've got like with the whole godly miracle. The same thing could be like with like as well with like what we saw with like X-Axis as well, as much as I don't want to admit it. It's like, yeah, he's like godly as well. He has very big godly powers, and that's what we're fucking dealing with. And with Askin, we're seeing what Askin to do. Like, his power is fucking strong. Like, he has a very strong ass power, and it's like, it pretty much like fucked there. Like, remember what fucking like the Squad Zero had to do just to even deal with that shit? That stuff was fucking hard to deal with. So yeah, like Askin and all that, like, although like he's a bit of the troll and all that, which I do enjoy, like he's like, it reminds me a lot of like a Joseph Joestar, like I can definitely see that. So I'm looking forward to it, like both honestly now, once we get, like, I honestly wouldn't care if, like, you know, X-Axis got like cut off on one side, although everyone keeps saying that we're going to be seeing Kira's Bankai sometime soon. Honestly, with what I feel about it, it's like, you know what, if you got off-screened, I'd be fine at this point. I still don't approve of the whole thing with Kira being there, but honestly, it does feel like we are kind of just wrapping things up now to getting to this ending. And I think, honestly, after seeing all these rankings of what we've been seeing of Kubo getting second to last, and all that, yeah, they are just probably just trying to wrap stuff up so we can get to that point, honestly, which is a sad thing that maybe at the end of maybe like 2016 we will see the end of Bleach, or if not, if for all the pacing and all that, we'll probably start like beginning the final fight. So maybe if it isn't going to be at the end of 2016, mid 2017 or something like that, it's going to be that, which we'll honestly have to see how much of that is going to happen with the final fight, because we've still got a lot of stuff to go down and everything. So yeah, honestly, I did enjoy this chapter a lot better. I know a lot of people say, no, it wasn't too much to it. Oh, there was just a little bit of fighting. Oh, we saw kind of predictable what Art Miracle was going to do. Honestly, that's the whole thing. We knew that he had something up his sleeve anyway. Otherwise, like, come on, like, we would have fucking raged saying, like, oh, what the fuck? Why did he get beaten like that? No, easy. Or what? Or shot. You know, come on, like, we're going to moan anyway about it. But it's like, I liked it. Like, I genuinely liked this chapter. Like, I thought it was decent. I think the Miracle is interesting. I kind of like he, like, plays the underdog at some point, and then he's like, ah, the hero comes back, aha, like that, you know. Although he does look like fucking 4, so I ain't going to complain about that. But it's like, yo, it was fucking enjoyable. Like, just, it's nice to just enjoy a Bleach chapter for once. Like, you know, that's just how I feel about it. But let me know in the comments down below. But that's all from me. So thank you much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.